We're looking at 1977 Brockway 760. It's a factory set forward axle, long hood truck. Pretty rare piece from what most people say, but we've owned it since. We got service records back to 81. We may have bought it in 79, but we've got service records back to 81. It's been painted since 81, so the paint is there. Fenders, which you see on most Brockways, are rusted out. This thing's been in Charlotte, North Carolina its whole life. Well, since 79 or 80. Fenders don't have any rust, rock solid. There's surface rust on places like this, but it's still rock solid. Nothing's rusted through. Old lube finder, seen its better days. Got aluminum tanks. Step broke off not long after we bought it. You can believe this. We had this thing tagged in 06. Good gracious alive. Cab is rock solid. None of the stuff under here is rusty. I don't know if you can see that or not, but it's rock solid. Drip rail is rock solid. For those of you that know, it's the narrow cab, not the fat cab. The old Brockway door panels, still in place. VIN number 8990, model N760TL. Floor, rock solid. A little damp there, but it's not rusted through in any place. Cab, everything's rock solid. It's got 6,500 hours showing. That's the right miles, 355,349. See, everything's still here, but the wood paneling peeled off. Old Brockway glove box over there. And the big Brockway door panel on that side. See the cab, stuff you see rusty in a lot of trucks, solid as rock. I'm letting the batteries charge. It's about 30 degrees here, 30 some degrees here today. I'm gonna try to crank it. Frame, it's rock solid. Paint's come off of it, but none of it's rusted through. Not what you call in the Northeast. This is just where the paint's flaked off. Frame's not pitted really in any manner. Hendrickson walking beam suspension and some dry rotted 1020 tires. We put a little pedal hitch on it years ago to pull a few attachments with. See the frame? It's solid as rock. You can see the original dark blue paint. According to Clarence, it was, I think, white with a dark blue frame originally. Almost a bluish purple. Old Dayton wheels. We got our virgin rubber over here. Nice cherry. That way you can actually see your air pressure over here if you need to. Don't have to test it with a gauge, you can see it. A little small muffler on it. Still got a wet line kit on it. Cab is rock solid as I've ever seen an old Brockway, except for possibly or old Mac. Here's your door panel again on this side. Floor's solid as a rock here too. Fender on this side, not rusty at all. There's a bunch of dirt there. It's just surface rust. Hadn't even really pitted on the surface of anything yet. I dented the hood years ago swinging some dirt across the cab, even though I was told not to. I did it anyway and dented the hood. That's the worst spot on the whole truck. Chrome grill still there. The old Husky is still sitting there. All the bumpers still sitting there. Original motor was a 350 Cummins, and it gave liner trouble at 317,000 miles, about 38,000 miles ago. And we rebuilt a 400 Cummins and put in it. Have all the paperwork. That was back in May of '93. And if the batteries will charge up, the baby will crank and run like a top. See the cab? All this junk you're gonna see rusty on these trucks. Not a bit of problem on this one. It has been here for quite a while. I put most of the 300,000 miles on it myself. I'm gonna back off from it and let's see if the batteries are charged up enough. I'm gonna stop the video. See the old Brockway mirrors, the Husky emblem on the center of the cab, and I'm gonna see if it'll start. I've got 2 chargers on it, but it is cold today. And we'll see if it'll start because this video is getting pretty long. I'll film another video. Thank you.